What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Danny, and I am in Zagreb, Croatia for the very first time. I'm still at the airport. I just went to the bathroom to freshen up a little bit. It's my first time here. I believe the currency is euro and the language is Croatian, but they do speak different languages within the country. And yeah, let me get out of here and figure out where I need to go. I'm excited. Again, never been to Croatia before. Okay, we're gonna hope I'm going the right way. I just got a bus ticket. I was able to use my debit card or credit, well, debit. And yeah, it was 93 cents. I bought it. I'm about to go across the street and hopefully get into town. And we'll go from there and we'll check into our Airbnb. But yeah, I'll talk to y'all after. I'm in Croatia. I wish I put some shorts on. It's warm. Alright, y'all, I went ahead and got a bus ticket. I believe they're sold at newspaper stands, or some people say you're able to get them from the driver directly on certain lines of transport. Do your research, but make sure you validate. Yes, I do understand that they have hop-on, hop-off bus tours, but I really do love taking the tram. It's a quick way to see everyday life, see some sights around you, and just get a feel for the vibe. Okay, you know you're in a city center, or at least somewhere very important, when it opens up and you're surrounded by beautiful buildings and everybody's just congregating, living life, etc. We are here. Alright, y'all, so I went to this convenience store to get myself some snacks, some cheap cider, drinks, water, stock up, all that good stuff. And then I got myself a bowl. Unfortunately, I did not try traditional Croatian food in this vlog. Please don't beat me up about it. I know, but for me, I just really like to be in a new place and see the vibe. I am a experienced life person. I'm not your foodie traveler, and honestly, I just need something to eat. And this hit the spot. It was quick, it was up the street for me. Yeah, so let me just eat my food. But that being said, I'm so excited to show you Zagreb and just the general vibe. I enjoyed myself a lot. It was really nice out here. Also, by the way, make sure you have the right adapter when you are visiting Croatia. Found out it's raining at the exact time I was gonna do the tour, like 70-80% chance of rain. So yeah, it works out because I'm up late and I didn't feel like waking up early. I'm gonna just explore on my own tomorrow, and then we'll do the tour on Friday. I know, I still haven't showed y'all much, but bear with me. Third time's the charm, right? I went to this cookie shop, I also went to a convenience store, and I got a bowl from the same place I ate at. The weather's beautiful, but unfortunately it rained on my second day there. Oh, honey. Honey, we got the goods, they're secured. Honey. They do charge for bags here, just be mindful. And we're about to go back inside. Oh my God. I'll talk to y'all when we get inside. Tomorrow is the day. Tomorrow's the day I vlog everything. Today is not the day. How many days should you spend in Zagreb? I would recommend 3, maybe 4 if you're gonna go visit Plitvice Lakes or do another excursion. But 3 was perfect for me. One day was like a chill day. I explored a little bit. Second day it rained, and then the third day I got to see a majority of the city. So I am pretty satisfied. Minimum, I'd say you could probably squeeze in 2, or if you're feeling very bold and ambitious, do a 1-day trip and see everything in a day. But that being said, yes, as you see, I'm showing off my bowl, but we'll let's get to the actual Zagreb vlog. Good morning and welcome to another beautiful day in Zagreb. This is ironically my last day. It was a little rainy yesterday and the first day I kind of just explored like really light. But that being said, I'm very much outside. I'm gonna do a walking tour today. Because I think it'll be easier to just show y'all everything and we'll go from there. So I stopped at the convenience store really quick so I can grab myself some fresh fruit to bring on the tour and just a coffee. I also heard the coffee here is really, really good. So if you don't want to be like me, get yourself some authentic Croatian coffee. It seems to be a habit to just sit at a coffee shop, people watch, enjoy yourself. And yeah, that being said, I also went to the ATM to get some euros so I could tip my tour guide. And now we're on our way. I also found out it's not an option to tip on card in Croatia, so be mindful of that when eating in restaurants. However, plenty of places were still card friendly, but be wary of pickpockets. Anyways, I love the protection and education that comes with the walking tour, and our tour guide was phenomenal.
What does it mean? Making love, driving. I know what I'm talking about. State of road is not possible. And then let's answer the question.
Alright, y'all, my tour guide said there's a poor part of the city and a rich part. And I just found out they've changed over from the euro in January, I think.
First, I absolutely need to know your opinion on one really, really important matter. The question is very simple. If the answer is yes, just raise your hand in the air. The question is, do you guys believe miracles? So they live on the other side of these gates. Now let's think about how they live.
My bad, y'all, past tense, there was a rich side and poor side, like back in the day.
That's enough for now. I will give you the information about the road.
So this is where they make decisions and then they tell us they are good for us. So this is the place, this is the...
Okay guys, as I promised you, I'm going to recite 15 seconds to go. 15. Tight, mouth open.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I had to zoom in and slow the footage down for y'all because that is a real cannon. It went off at noon. Our tour guide told us about it. Cover your ears. I didn't even know it was here. I feel bad for people who don't.
Bells and this thing is connected. To explain you that, there's something you need to know about Croatians.
Alright, y'all, that's the funicular. She said it's like 66 cents and it's like a minute long. We just saw a whole cannon. Yeah, you can climb to the top for like $3.
Bastante más.
He's a whole cannon. Oh my gosh. Y'all, I forgot to mention the funicular goes from down there to Upper Town. Okay. And now we're going to the Bloody Bridge. Being in a new city for the first time can be very enticing, yet disorientating. Our tour guide said we had walked in a big circle, and after I explored a little bit on my own, I did notice I was going down some of the same alleyways and pathways, and then all the shops seemed to frequent a certain area, you know, the touristy ones, and then the locals were in a different area. But I will explain more of that later.
Ladies and gents, this street here.
If you don't hear me. So now you're hidden in the shade. What's important? We're going to see the upper section with fruits and vegetables, but there is also a ground level with meats, dairies, olive oils, wines, liqueurs, spices as well. So ground level. If you want to return, the stairs, how to enter over there, are just, we're going to just go next to it.
Okay, we just passed the farmer's market. You need cash, and she said you could learn a little Croatian because it's a lot of people coming from rural Croatia to bring their goods and stuff. Coming up on the church.
There, and Capitol, this one right. Speaking of Capitol, as you probably remember, Capitol was part of the Roman Catholic Church. See how they're looking at me? And you're right, we're talking about 13-meter tall piece of church, 6,000 kilograms of material. When that thing fell down, that was scary. Honestly, I was in the city, I remember that earthquake. And I'm probably thinking, were there any casualties? Any people died? Somebody got hurt when that happened? Well, there are a few things to think about. But our earthquake happened on 22nd of March. Your guide, what's aeroplane when you like, it means I'll let you leave.
All right, y'all, my tour guide was amazing. So amazing that everybody clapped. It was really, really good. So I am in Zagreb. She told us how to pronounce it properly. I'm so sorry. She literally just told us, took a picture. Oh, look at that cute little poodle. Anyway, she gave us a list of recommendations as far as like trying traditional Croatian food. She said they love their potatoes, they love different meats, spices, all that good stuff. And the farmer's market looked really nice. I might go back over there She said, so this is what I learned, okay, class. She said that Croatia used to be, or it's pronounced it's another way to say it, cravat. I'm so sorry, I don't want to butcher it. I can't keep getting on the Travel Channel butchering it. But she said that this used to be two cities. There was a poor side and a rich side. And eventually it all came together. We went on the Bloody Bridge. I thought it was an actual bridge, but I think it was just like the city got built around it. It's really pretty. The weather's gorgeous out here. Like I said, they changed it to euros, like I believe this year actually, but it used to have a different currency. The language is Croatian to my knowledge, and I don't want to generalize the people off of just my tour guide or just in general, but friendly. She said they're very optimistic. She's grown up here, so I'm gonna believe it. The energy was really, really good, and yeah, it was a good little vibe for sure. It was pretty quick. I mean, not quick, but those 2 hours we saw. She's like, you saw two cities technically, and I'm back in the square. We came back in the square, so I'm not sure. I'm definitely gonna get food somewhere. I went and got cash. The farmer's market requires cash, and I think I can use card everywhere else. I got cash out the ATM for a small, well, not small, whatever, for a fee, so I could tip her as well. But so far I have been using card. It has been card friendly. She said hobbies are getting coffee, drinking alcohol, people watching, and just being a good vibe. And yeah, it's been good. It's really good. I'm out here. I'm just chilling. Like, life is good. I like Zagreb. I am going to Zadar, Split, and Dubrovnik, where I believe parts of Game of Thrones was filmed. So I'm excited for that, but I am in the north, not the coast. I wanted to check out the city because I wanted my first time in Croatia to like capture the capital first and then go to the coast. But yeah, I'm excited. She taught us a little bit. She said Havala. Please forgive my pronunciation. Once again, I am new here. I'm not trying to seem ignorant. I am learning. I'm always open to learning. But she said Havala, and Bok is like hello and goodbye. But if you go down to the coast, they say ciao and a whole bunch of other stuff. But yeah, it's been a cute little vibe. I'm gonna just explore a little bit out here vlogging. I feel comfortable, and she gave us some suggestions on where to eat and where to go after the tour. It's my last day, but it's kind of like the first and last day I'm showing y'all everything because it did rain, and the first day I got here I kind of just showed you stuff in my area. But it seems small. I don't want to call it small, but it seems like a cute, quaint little city. But I like the vibe. I'm about to look at the little suggestions she gave, and then I'm going to track down some food, and I'll talk to y'all. Please do not ask me how to use the metro. I don't know. I bought a bus ticket as soon as I left the airport, and I got a paper ticket. I validated it at the front. I actually did not validate it when I got in the middle of the bus, so I got off at the next stop and then went back onto the bus and validated it just to make sure, because you can get fined for not having a validated ticket. I don't know if they have an online system or a card or anything like that, but I had like an actual paper ticket like I did in Poland as well. Yeah, that's all I gotta say for right now. I don't want to run up the vlog talking, but it's my last day. The weather is really, really pretty out here. I like it. She said this is the square where like they have events. If you come around Christmas, they have huge Christmas markets, etc. And I don't know, maybe I'll go up the funicular for 66 cents just for fun. I feel like I could walk back to everything we went to go see, and I wouldn't be mad at just like chilling and relaxing somewhere. So let's go find some food and then maybe go on the funicular. I don't know, just something to do. But Zagreb's been a vibe. No complaints. I don't want to stretch out the vlog or drag it on too much. So whatever I show y'all, I want it to be quality. But I think I've seen it. Not everything. Let me look up what else there is. Also, she said the cathedral is like almost always under repair. And apparently a piece of it fell off during an earthquake, so now they're fixing it. She gave a lot of information. It was a lot of information. She was great. Like, she was talking about some controversial stuff that she actually got in trouble for talking about, but she said it's important to preserve history to prevent it from happening again. I love tour guides like that. And she was also talking about like there's a thing on top of some buildings, and they said it was to prevent witches, but that was like a whole actual thing back in the day. And the idea was that, I believe it's fact, but the idea was that it was going to catch the witch's cloak. She said there's Austrian influence as well, and that because Croatia's the coast, she was explaining that, you know, a lot of people were invading because coast equals tourism, because people like all the pretty, you know, cities and all that good stuff, which is why we're going south to Split and Dubrovnik and all that good stuff. Stay tuned, check out those other vlogs. Yeah, it was nice. I loved her energy. I switched over. There was 2 tour guides. They split it down the middle, and I kind of like inched my way over because she was really, really great. And yeah, but I will catch y'all in a bit. All right, y'all, I got off the statue. I got off the statue because I don't know, like literally everybody in the back side of it is sitting on it, but I was sitting on the front and I felt kind of awkward. because I don't know, like it looks like a seat. Looks like it should be a seat, but just to make sure I'm being respectful, we're about to head back to the farmer's market safely. I feel safe in Croatia. She said be careful for pickpockets and hold your stuff close just in case. Yeah, but that's it. Let's go to the farmer's market. I'm not gonna go there, but I am going to check out the surrounding areas for food. Y'all, I'm embarrassed. I'm not me over here looking for like cocktails. I forgot. It's like a wine vibe. Wine or beer. I'm at a place called Leonardo. The lighting's not the best, but I'm at a place called Leonardo. I don't know if it's touristy or not. Kind of holding on to my phone because I'm right by the border, so I don't want to vlog too much. But I'm stopping for, I don't know, I'm getting a modern medieval vibe from Zagreb, and I just wanted some potatoes, like a meal with potatoes. But I'm a really picky eater, so apologies that I'm not your like best foodie vlogger. For me, I like to capture lifestyle and just like what the vibe of the city is, so that's what I focus on primarily. Anyways, I'm gonna get, it's homemade fresh green noodles with salmon and shrimps. Yeah, I was gonna get like a glass of wine or something, but I'm good. I'll probably just stop at a store and get some snacks and stuff. Yeah, I will also say that the city is pretty English friendly. Now, the market, she did recommend that you learn a little of the language, which is always fair when you visit a city. But yeah, that's all I have to say. Lighting's not the best, so I will talk to y'all later. Also, my tour guide said that it's more common for people to eat around the farmer's market if they're a local, which, you know, there's upper town, lower town, all that good stuff. I know, I was here for such a short time. I feel like I'm, you know, it's a quick little learning lesson. Hopefully, you know, I represent the city correctly as an outsider, and I like the vibe. That's all I'll say. Okay, we're back. What's up, y'all? So I don't know if you're new to Europe, but the euro is the euro, the price is the price. So if you pay $11 for something, it's $11. You could tip, you could look up if it's customary to tip, and if you'd like to, do your thing. But yeah, we're going back up to the funicular right now. Ooh, I had salmon and shrimp pasta, which I know is not traditional, but I'm just eating what feels good. You got museums, you got markets. I just saw a really pretty like flower market, and honestly there's like a medieval, like I said, modern medieval type of vibe. I'm gonna ride the funicular, and that's probably gonna be the rest of my time here. In terms of affordability, it felt good for me. Felt like average European prices. The euro is a bit stronger, but yeah, I believe they have Uber and Bolt, but it was a very walkable city. I walked everywhere except for the bus I used to get here. And in terms of language and it being English friendly, which is always a privilege, okay, not an obligation, people are really cool with it. You're gonna hear like the actual language, but I was able to get around just fine. And yeah, but that's all I want to say. Nice city vibe, okay, not mad at it. Felt comfy. I'm sure I can explore more, but I'm good. I've seen enough. That is a wrap, and I'm so I'm so glad I stopped. I was very eager to get to the coast. I was so excited, but Zagreb is worth the stop, especially if you're an explorer at heart, just to see what the city is. It's beautiful. I'm basically doing a reverse tour. My tour came this way. I'm going back up just so I can ride the funicular down to Lower Town. And that's it. All right, y'all, so you kind of get on and then you get off and then you giggle a little bit because it's a very short ride. That's it. I see a recurring theme. Honestly, Zagreb it's still Europe. So you eat, you drink, and you enjoy. Like, you're gonna see a lot of markets, you're gonna see a lot of like sitting areas where people just chill. That's it. I was about to grab me a fruit tart, but I think I'm just eat. Like, you walk around, you get thirsty, you get hungry, rinse and repeat type of thing. But that's all travel. But there's plenty of like plazas and little areas you could sit. All right, that is my time in Zagreb. It is still Europe, so you're going to have to bring your own bag or either purchase one while you're at the store. I grabbed some fruits real quick. Now, it's not going to compare to the fresh taste that you could find at the farmer's market. I highly suggest you go there instead. This is towards the end of my trip, so I just grabbed it real quick. I had to weigh my own fruit, which was new for me. I don't know if it was just a specific store, which I believe it is a chain, but you weigh it in the back, put a little sticker on it, and then you could scan it. And they did take card, but they also had this thing that was new to me. Grocery shopping in different countries is so humbling for me. You had a QR code on your receipt, and then in order to exit the building, you had to scan it on this little scanner. I don't think it was all shops, but I just wanted to mention it because I thought it was fascinating. Good morning, y'all. We are up very early on my very last day in Zagreb, but I am leaving at like 10 in the morning. I found a breakfast spot I want to go to real quick because I ate my little breakfast snacks that I had for the bus. So I'm going to this place that they open at 9. I'm going to get there before they open so I don't miss my bus, which is at 10. And yeah, that's all I wanted to say. I'm going to Zagreb, which I believe translates to press, to get a bus ticket so I can go straight. Oh, I see it now. So I can go straight from the breakfast place to the tram. I do have to agree with our tour guide when she said the food was a bit better outside the city center, but it's all good. I'm gonna run to the shop real quick and get a tram ticket. All in all, Zagreb strikes me as a city that prioritizes a life of leisure, which I can really appreciate. I think as humans, that's important for our self-preservation, to just sneak in little moments of self-care. That being said, we are on our way south. I love taking the bus so much. I would recommend taking it during the day because you can see breathtaking views such as the ones I'm showing you. As I said, I'm on the way to Zadar now, but I had to show y'all this. I really love the in-between towns that don't get as much recognition as the like capital cities or just the smaller cities and places. Like, look at this. This is... yeah, this was absolutely amazing. Oh my goodness. But highly recommend. Again, this is my first time in Croatia and I was very pleased. No complaints whatsoever. That's all I have to say. I appreciate y'all watching. I believe it is a few hours between the cities, so I would recommend it if you are able to make the time. I'm on my way to Zadar. Feel free to check out that vlog as well as the Split and Dubrovnik vlogs I'll have up soon too. But that being said, I wanted to mention the Plitvice Lakes. Also something you could check out if you're interested. I believe it's situated outside of Zagreb and Zadar. And it is the sensational national park. I looked up pictures. I'm showing y'all a couple. It is so beautiful. Oh my goodness. You could check out some other vlogs of visitors who did get a chance. For me personally, I was just excited to be in Zagreb. I only had a couple days. I didn't really have an extra day to plan such an excursion, but I would say if that's something you might be interested in, say you like to hike, explore, you love nature, I would definitely set aside a day or at least a little time to go visit. It looks so phenomenal. But that's all I wanted to say. Thank you so much for watching my Zagreb vlog. I will see y'all on another adventure. Bye.